Hey guys, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Leslie. I am the Farm and Pastor's Wife, in case you were wondering. And I'm so glad you're here. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and give me a thumbs up so you don't miss anything. I do farming videos, I do ministry videos, but most importantly, or not most importantly, but most of the time I do cooking videos. Tonight we're having ribs, so if that sounds something you're interested in, stick around. You don't want to miss it. So, okay, I know I've done rib videos before, and yes, I have done, I think maybe 2 rib videos before, but guess what? You're getting a third one. I needed a video, and that's what we're having for supper, so why not film it? Plus, there's lots of new folks to my channel, and they may have missed the other rib video, so we're doing another one. So, for a good, successful rib, you need a good rub. So that's what we're going to start working on first. We're doing the rub. Okay, are y'all ready to throw together this easy, most delicious rub? This is the rub I use. It's my go-to rub for anything pork or anything barbecue that I'm going to do. So, let me get you turned down here. All right, and we're just going to throw this together, and I'm going to give you the measurements as we go. You're going to need a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You're going to need 1/4 cup of good smoked paprika. So that's 1/4 cup. You're going to need a tablespoon each of salt and pepper. You're going to need a tablespoon each of garlic and onion powder. This is so easy. 1/2 cup, 1/4 cup, a tablespoon, 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 tablespoon. Now here's where we're going to differentiate just a little bit. 1 teaspoon of chili powder and 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne. Now, if you want to up the heat a little bit, go ahead and up the cayenne to 1 teaspoon. With Bryant, I keep it to 1/2. And one other ingredient you can add if you like a little heat is some red pepper flakes. I'm not going to add it because Bryant's not a big heat fan. So, that is it. Now, we're just going to whisk this together. And yes, I'm probably going to go in with my fingers in just a minute. And we're going to get this all mixed together. This is going to make those ribs feel so good. They're going to feel good with us rubbing it on. And they sure are going to taste good when we eat them. So actually, I don't need my fingers, I don't think. Now, I will use my hands to rub it on the ribs. But I just wanted to get this made ahead of time. So I'm going to clean up these little dishes and bring you back when it's time to massage the ribs. So let me tell you about some exciting changes you may pick up on or you may not. I'm not sure. And it won't happen overnight. But for Christmas, my sweet son Isaac got me a video camera. As most of you know, I do everything from my phone. Everything. Editing. Well, I have not gotten that camera out and played with it because I am so intimidated by technology, by learning something new. But Bryant is going to go get me a SD card for it. And I am going to begin to start playing with it and trying to figure out how to edit on my laptop and just put more effort into my editing. But to push me along and to help, and so I can have different views going at the same time, and we can cut from one camera to the next without me stop and say, hold on, you know. I bought last night, I went and ordered, I didn't get it because I had to order it, a new phone. The phone I use is ancient. I mean, they don't even take trade-ins on the phone I'm using right now. And it has worked great for me for years. And so, I went and got, they say it's the Mac Daddy for vlogging. So that's what I have went last night and ordered. So when it comes in, I will be playing with it. I'll be playing with my new camera that Isaac got me. So hopefully you'll have a little bit more professional videos coming your way. But I make no promises. I am so technologically deficient in my knowledge, and I'm very intimidated by it. So anyway, that's just something for you guys to look forward to. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of blooper reels coming your way. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to get these ribs, I started to say wings, these ribs on to bacon. But first, we got to prepare the ribs. So I've laid them out here, and this white part is like I don't know why my phone is doing that. Anyway, this white part is like a membrane. And so I've started down here and got it out. If you watched my last video, I had a little trouble getting it started. But this one's worked really good. So I'm just going to get in here, and it pulls right off. You see how it's just pulling right off. I mean, that was no trouble at all. So we're going to throw that away. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to get my rub mixture, and we're going to come over here and we're going to massage these ribs. Okay, guys, I brought my bowl of rub mixture over here. I brought me something to scoop it with because I don't want to put dirty hands in there, because I want to save any that's left over. So I'm just going to, since I took the membrane off, we're just going to start on this side. I've taken my rings off because you're going to have orange hands after you do this. So if you want to wear gloves, you can. This is the time to wear gloves. And I'm just liberally sprinkling this over here. Let's go a little more right there. And then I'm just going to rub it in, rub it in. Wasn't that a commercial? Oh, no, it's Plug It In. The plug-in commercial. Plug it in, plug it in. Well, we're going to do rub it in, rub it in. Okay, so now, that's the least important side. We want to get this other side. Really good. Let me wash my hands. I laid the spoon back in there. Okay. Sorry, guys. I've gone through a bunch of paper towels today. All right. So again, we're liberally going to sprinkle. And then I'm going to set this aside to put up and save for our next batch of ribs, so I don't have to make a rub next time. I'm going to do one more sprinkling because a lot of this is going to fall off. All right. We're going to set that aside. Okay. And I want to get the ends really good too, because you don't want those to miss out on the flavor. Get the sides, and you're just kind of pressing it in really, really good. All right. It smells so good. Smells so good. All right, I'm going to preheat my oven to 275. We're going 275. We're going to go low and slow with this. Let's see here. We're going to slide this upward. Going to bring my pan right here. And we're just going to get these on the pan. All right. I'm going to sprinkle the excess on here. That's some good flavor there, y'all. Don't want to miss that. Okay. I'm going to tear off some more. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to tear off some more tinfoil. I'm going to cover this up good and tight. I'm going to preheat my oven to 275. And I'm going to get it in to bake for about 3.5 to 4 hours. at $2.75. So I'm going to wash my hands, going to cover it up, get it in to bake for $2.75 for 3.5 to 4 hours. Okay, y'all, my oven's preheating, ready for the ribs to go in. They're getting ready for the ribs to go in. But I wanted to show y'all something. This came in the mail the other day. Is it not absolutely gorgeous? I'm going to be doing my yeast rolls on a separate video. And my yeast rolls don't even need to be rolled out. But I think I may do something somehow to roll them out, because I want to use this. A sweet, sweet viewer that ends up living really close to me. Her husband makes these. I believe this is walnut and ash. And it is the most beautiful rolling pin. And I'm so excited to show you. And like I said, my yeast rolls don't even need rolling out. But I'm just going to do it just because I want to use this. I'm so excited. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to highlight this in my yeast roll video. It is just so, it was such a special gift. I was just shocked. And my husband, we got the mail and he said, "Did you order something?" And I said, "No, I didn't order anything." And we opened it up and it was the sweetest letter. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you this on the yeast roll video. That's probably coming up after the rib video. Okay, y'all, the ribs are out of the oven. This is just the rub. You can see, look how tender they are. It's pulling away from the bone. Bryant's already been nibbling. I don't know if you can see that or not, but he's been nibbling on this end.
Somebody's been on that corner. Look at that.
So I'm going to put just a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. I put too much last time.
Did you tell them what kind?
This is Sweet Baby Ray's. I can make my own barbecue sauce, but why would you when you've got Sweet Baby Ray's?
What kind of Sweet Baby Ray's?
It's just the regular, original type barbecue sauce.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with this, and I may add more in a minute.
Because they've got a...
They have a plethora of flavors. They have a spicy one that's really good. Isaac likes that one. Daddy, do you think it needs more than that?
I'd put just a dab more.
Just a dab more.
Tell them what kind I like.
He likes the golden barbecue wing sauce. And you sometimes have to get that through a restaurant.
Yep, that's not available usually.
I don't know that that's available, yeah.
I put just a shade more.
Just a little bit more?
Yeah, I think that is going to be great.
Okay.
And you're going to broil them?
I'm going to broil this on just to get it good and caramelized and sticky. And right now, get your fingers. It's just me and him eating tonight, so he can touch it. So I've got the yeast. Look at that bone just come right out of there. He's been nibbling over there.
You know what we'll call that one? We'll call it Eve.
Eve. She's missing a rib.
She came out the rib of man.
Well, she's not missing a rib. He is. All right.
That's you know what? You know what God's nickname for women are? Spare ribs.
Spare ribs. Spare ribs. All right, guys. The yeast rolls are in the oven. As soon as they come out, I'm going to turn the oven to broil and stick this in there for a few minutes and just let it caramelize on top. And then we'll be ready to eat some delicious ribs. Thank you. We'll be back. Okay, y'all. I've got the ribs out of the oven. Look at there. Are they not absolutely gorgeous? Let's, I'm going to try to cut down right. Look, oh my goodness, they're just falling apart. I'm hitting the bone. Where am I hitting the bone? I feel it. There it is. That bone, look, just falls right out. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to give Bryant this end because he's already been nibbling down there. Oh my word. Let's see. There's the other bone. I want to... Look at it. It's just falling off, y'all. This is some kind of good. I'm going to get a fork. Watch this. It's just, oh my word. Look, it just comes right off that bone. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So tender. Yeah. I called Bryant in here. He's on the phone. Kind of glad. I'm getting to do the taste test. Oh my, the bone just fell, both bones just, look, fell right out. I do like to be able to pick them up and bite off the bone, but, oh well. They're so tender, there's no biting off the bone on these. Oh my goodness, they're good. Just the right amount of heat for me. Bryant may think it's too much, but it's... You don't need a steakhouse. Come to Leslie's. Come to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. Best ribs in town. Anyway, y'all, this is so good. I'm sorry Bryant is missing the taste test. But anyway, I'm going to go set the table and get him ready so he can eat the meal. Oh, it's so good. Hey, Bryant.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to taste it real quick?
Yeah, I know. Hey, I gotta go taste these ribs on camera for her.
I gotta go taste these ribs. Listen to that, y'all. He sounded so pitiful.
Listen, I was on a very important phone call.
I gotta go taste these ribs. Well, gotta taste these ribs real quick. Why don't you?
All right. Let's taste
He's
them.
gotta taste them.
Gotta taste them. Right, y'all ready? Have you done showed them?
Oh, yeah. I've done been eating.
Have you been sampling?
Mm-hmm. Meat's just coming right off.
Falling right off the bone. Look how flaky it is.
I think I did the perfect amount of sauce this time, don't you?
Really good. Flavorful. You can taste the rub and the sauce.
Mm-hmm. You get both. That's good. Good job.
By putting two. Good job.
I mean, you verbalized that so well, better than I did.
I'm a pastor.
Okay.
I verbalize things.
Okay. Well.
What you have here is the doctrine of transubstantiation. No, I'm just kidding.
Not.
But you get the rub by not putting too much sauce. You get the rub and the sauce.
It is so good.
So go.
Maybe a little too tender. You can't pick it up.
Rib pulls right out.
You got to eat it with a fork.
No, it's okay. Look at that. Big hunk of rib.
Some good stuff, y'all. Thank y'all for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife.
This is money right here.
Best ribs in town. I'm telling you.
Best ribs in town.
I'm going to eat that piece. I got it before you did.
And it's inexpensive. Mm-hmm. This little rack of rib, we got it on the grocery store on special for like $9.
Mm-hmm. And my rub, I've got plenty for...
And this is a rub that she made. Did you tell them what was in your rub?
Yeah, we made the rub together.
Made the rub together?
And I've got plenty for another meal or two.
And sometimes...
stored in my lock and lock containers that I'm like in love with now.
She's in love with those things right there, buddy.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife.
That is home run right there.
Here's your sign.
Well, no, I'm on them.
Here's your sign.
Winner. That's what you got when you got me. Mm-hmm. Winner. All right, guys. Take it away, Mom.
Thanks for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. And remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything.
Good night,
Bye,
guys.
y'all.